Get in tune, stupid.
Want to welcome a special guest to the studio, my man SLY POLAROID. What up, boy?
What's up, homie?
How you feeling?
Man, you know, just laid back, man.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
You too, bro.
Why do people need to know who SLY POLAROID is? Why are people talking about you in the streets? Why are people in the industry, DJs, producers, talking about SLY POLAROID is that dude?
I mean, man, you know, I am the streets. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, for me, this is the only thing I ever did, man. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be in this situation. You know what I mean? I never thought I'd be in this type of situation, considering I never cashed a check in my life, but some way I managed to stay on top. You know what I mean? So with the blessings of God, I'm in this position. You know, and a lot of dudes recognize it. You know what I mean?
Right. Real respect and everything like that. So let's talk about how you kind of came along into the game and all that, man. When you start really getting into this whole rap thing?
I mean, I say like a good nice 6 years, because I wasn't really no rapper, you know what I mean? I really was a street guy, but, you know, my man Bump J, you know what I mean, who's going through some difficult times.
Right, of course.
Federal system, you know what I mean? But we had this little altercation on who can rhyme the best, you know what I mean? He was rhyming, but he was real calculated at it because he was doing it to get to the next level, but I wasn't, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And when it all ended, we was just like, man, he had some people that was real serious in it, and he was like, man, why don't you do this with me and let's make a movement. And we started a movement I know a lot of y'all familiar with, the Goon Squad.
Right.
Got to the point where people used to argue about who was the best, me or him, but at the same time,
who is the best, Sly?
To me, I'm always look up to him, because I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So to me, it's something special about the dude. You know what I mean? People think that I'm out here doing what I'm doing and he's not here, that it's some type of friction between us, but that's like my brother from a different mother. You know what I mean? So without him, this wouldn't even be possible.
Right.
Get in tune radio.
That we had, unfortunately, a lot of things that wasn't positive came from the movement. Not saying that we encouraged it, but by Bump being from the streets and me being from the streets, when we make songs like that, we giving you a way to look at it and come up with your own decisions. I mean, the life that I lived wasn't easy. So I'm not saying or glorifying this. I'm just giving you my vision of what I've been through.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of cats, they take that vision and it's like food for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
By them really being from the streets and feeling the music, they tend to do things, and with the name that we had, they used the name, so we got credit for a lot of things that we never even did. You know what I mean? That's the reason why Bump is going through what he's going through right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Get in tune
Got a question
radio.
for you. Just did a survey. Ask everybody else around here. Everybody get the answer. I'm gonna ask you this question: if you had to give up either the internet or sex for 2 weeks, which one would you give up?
The internet.
Thank you. I thought I was the only one who felt that way.
See, that's the thing. See, females choose. They give up the sex, and they get
right. Yeah, right. So the survey said, what the survey found, over 2,000 people were surveyed all across America. They found that women would give up sex more than the internet. Fellas would give up the internet more than sex.
But a lot of things easier said than done. You know what I mean? So
But can you honestly say that you would give up the internet?
I give it up
for 2 weeks.
2 weeks
for sex.
It ain't going nowhere. If I log on to such and such.com, it's still gonna be there.
Right, I'm saying, but that means you can't use anything regarding the internet.
Think about that though.
Nothing.
Think about what you do.
Right, nothing.
Think about sending emails, downloading songs, paying bills, whatever you use the internet for.
Let's say you cut a song in your situation. Who you gonna send it to? How you gonna send it?
They just gonna have to wait. They gonna have to wait for 2 weeks.
You see,
you know
right?
I mean?
And that he's saying exactly. He validates my point. My point with this whole thing is if you're a trendsetter, if you're a mover or shaker, if you're that dude, people have to wait on you. 2 weeks ain't gonna hurt nobody. They
so
still
you
gotta
gonna put
wait.
off promotion for 2 weeks?
I mean, when you're hot like that, you can do these things, right, Sly?
Right. No
Thank
doubt.
you.
You know what I mean?
Well,
2 weeks ain't a long time.
Moon don't need 2
Just 14
weeks.
days. You know what I mean?
Moon can't have his 2 weeks there. He gonna have to wait.
What about 2 weeks of sex?
But like I still
get
Life,
into radio.
love, and the pursuit of booty.
That's right. Life, love, and the pursuit of booty. My favorite part of the show And we got SLY Polaroid. I hate you. You're getting coal and socks for Christmas from me.
Don't get a massage.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
If you want to give me one too, you know.
You're getting the big fat buzzard on it. Look, come on, man. Stop. You can't make advances at our guests. What the hell? I got the homie SLY. That's like you feel?
The times, you know, this is the recession right now.
Right. You ain't holding nothing back. All right, man. So this is part of the show. Like I said, life, love, and the pursuit of booty. It's real simple. It's about one of three things. It's about a life issue, love issue, or about the pursuit of booty. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm pretty fond of one of these three things. But this isn't about me right now. It's about the big homie SLY Polaroid in the building. SLY, this is on you, homie. What you want to talk about?
Man, I was thinking about it. You know, like, booty just happens to be one of my favorite things, but I'm gonna go with life, though. You know what I
mean? I'm taking back the crowd applause right now.
Put it back on.
Nah, man, but you know what I mean? It's just real, man. You know, especially considering where I just came from. You know what I mean? Like, I just happened to be in a situation where, you know, I was in a maximum penitentiary. You know what I mean? Like, I look at a lot of things, like, just freshly leaving that situation, knowing that, you know, I was locked in a cell with a dude that had 187 years and really shed a lot of light on me as far as me taking life for granted. You know what I mean? Because I did things that put myself to be in the same situation that he's in. You know what I mean? But fortunately, I still got another chance. And it's just like, you know, I ain't got no complaints about nothing because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Even when, like, you know, certain people, they complain about, well, I ain't got the car I want, but you got a car. You know what I mean? You could ride down the street, it's below zero, and there goes somebody sleeping on the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep.
It's just, you know, it's serious, and people don't really understand until they get cramped up in a situation how bad it really can be. You know what I mean? So it's just, to me, like, life is beautiful, and a lot of people just, you know, take it for granted until you get put in a certain situation, man. Like, man, for real, there's people out here living with AIDS, man, and you really crying because, you know, you can't eat for one day. You know what I mean? Even when it's rough, you know, it's somebody out here that really got 10 times rougher than you. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you just gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Realize that it's God's plan. You know what I mean? This ain't got nothing to do with you. You just gotta be thankful, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I gotta say, that's well said, man.
I want to ask SLY, what would be your New Year's resolution for 2009?
Man, I got this habit, man. It's strange, man. Like, you know, like, seriously, man. Like, you know, I had got convicted for kidnapping out of the state.
Okay.
But at the same time, I was convicted doing time in Indiana, but coming back to Illinois fighting an attempt murder charge. So during that struggle, I started smoking cigarettes, but I never smoked a cigarette a day in my life up until then.
Stress will make you do some stuff.
Stressing so hard to where I thought I was finished, you know what I mean? But that's my New Year's resolution. Leave the cigarettes alone, you know? Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And while we on the whole holiday resolutions and all that stuff, Christmas is next week, you know what I'm saying? And you know the old Christmas tradition is if you're walking underneath the mistletoe, you're supposed to, you know, if you're walking with an opposite sex, you're supposed to give them a kiss and all that, right?
Ah, man.
So here's my question for you is if you were caught underneath the mistletoe, what celebrity, female, would you have to just lock lips with and get it on?
Ooh, now that's rough right there.
You gotta pick one though.
That is rough. But man, for some reason, man, I just got a thing for Lisa Ray, man.
Lisa Ray.
Oh man, you know what I mean? But you know,
she might charge you for the kiss though. You know her.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. Last minute shouts and anything.
Shout out to the whole world, man. You know?
Get in tune radio.
She covers everybody. That's the best shout out I've ever heard on radio. I've been doing it for a couple years, man. Keep it locked right here. Get into radio, y'all.